Oh my goodness, folks, welcome to the Your Pal Hal show live on Backchannel. And guess what? I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is the only play on your Echo device where you can listen live and talk live with a host in real time. That's right. I am not pre-recorded. I am not a robot, contrary to what anyone says. No, I am live. My name is Hal Rudnick. This is the Your Pal Hal Show. We are here Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. on the West Coast to 1 p.m., 11 to 1 on the West Coast, and 1 to 3 in Omaha, Nebraska, home of Rob Schaefer, attorney at law, and the great state of Texas, and 2 to 4 on the East Coast. I'm talking Florida, all the way up to Maine. Folks, we are with you 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And you know what? We're having fun. What is it? What is this show? What are we doing? It's a cavalcade. It is a rollicking journey through pop culture, news, trending topics, movies, and please don't forget goofs, gags, nonsense, jackassery, hijinks, shenanigans, and any other synonyms that you can think of regarding goofs and goofery. And this is a safe space, regardless of what you're doing right now. Whether you are you at home painting your toenails? Are you doing laundry? Are you making a Rambo style death trap for your enemies, whittling spikes and fixing them on some sort of apparatus that'll spring out when somebody trips the tripwire? That's weird and crazy if you're doing that. But you're welcome here, even if you are creating some sort of violent death trap. Okay? I mean, I hope you're not. I try to profess peace and love, But you're welcome here either way. Or even if you're sleeping in. If you're sleeping in, let me give you one of these. Yeah, Simon. What am I going to tell you? My friend Simon is in the house. My friend Annie McLean is in the house. Who else is in the house? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's go and take a look over at the chat and see who else is kicking it with us on this Friday morning. Yeah, Rebecca Black said it. It's Friday. TGIF. Am I right? Is the it says the chat is disabled. We got that chat fired up. We got that chat fired up there. All right, let's turn that chat on. Unless I clicked on the wrong thing. Travis, let me know if what's going on with that chat. But I gotta tell you, 9 out of 10 doctors have said that this show is better when you're involved. And that 10th doctor, he is about to get his medical license taken away for getting high on his own supply. He's using that script pad. So the show's better when you're involved. And I would love for you to get involved. So here's what you can do. Go ahead, and if you're listening on your smart device, go ahead and say the name of your smart device. Might rhyme with T-Rexa. And then use the magic word say. And then say anything after that. Smart device, say, I'm snacking on some delicious cookies and milk. Smart device, say, I'm eating a healthy snack of carrots and celery. Smart device, say, I'm snackless. And if you tell me you're snackless, I will shed a tear for you. I'm snackless right now. Uh, and let me tell you, I am going to be ravenous by by the end of this show. Ah, my mommy's in the house. Hello, hello, mother. Uh, And then if you are not watching on your smart device or your Echo Fire or whatever your smart device you have, whatever cool technology you got set up in your home, you can go over to backchannel.tv, click join the chat, and kick it with us over there. How about that? Very fun. Very fun. Uh, oh, look who's here. S. Friedman. S. Friedman. A quick story. So I outside of here, what do I do when I'm not here? Well, for so much of my life, I love live comedy, performing live comedy, doing characters, sketch comedy, improv comedy, stand up at times, stand up as characters, you name it. Hosting shows. By the way, if you're going to be in Los Angeles on May 21st, come see the Tournament of Nerds at the Dynasty Typewriter Theater. And if you're not in Los Angeles on May 21st, you should make plans. Just fly in for it and fly out. We'll hang out. We'll listen. If you come in, if you fly to Los Angeles for that show, we'll have drinks and all that good stuff. Okay, come to Los Angeles for that show. But speaking of Back in Black, AC/DC. Matt Besser and the UCB Theater. Matt Besser, one of the founders of the UCB, the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in Los Angeles. He put on a show called The Greatest Concert Never Sold or something like that, where comedians would do like cosplay and impressions of their favorite musical acts. And I and a friend of mine, a very funny comedian, Josh Fadum, together we were AC/DC. He was Angus Young and I was Brian Johnson. So I sang, "You shook me out," like, and I sang AC/DC. And like, I'm not giving it my full go right now, but like, I really sold it. I did it twice that day. I went full on at the rehearsal. And then that night, in the show, oh, I just, and I lost my voice for a week after that. Like, I did not know how to, as they say in the theatrical arts, I did not know how to manage my instrument. Producer Travis is in the house. Come on in, Producer Travis, and you're coming in hot. It's 11:11. Everybody, make a wish. Make a wish, okay? It's 11:11. I made my wish, and I'll tell you what, folks. When you make a wish, whether it's on a shooting star, a birthday cake, birthday candles, wishing in a wishing well, toss a coin in the fountain, or an 11:11. Remember, do not tell anyone your wish. Otherwise, your wish is null and void. Those are the intergalactic, international, universal wish rules. I wish Hal does not get Doctor Strange 2 spoiled. Uh-oh.
All right, let's be careful today, all right?
Yeah, Travis has been talking. Travis isn't even watching trailers. Travis has blocked out keywords in his search. Travis put parental blockers.
I moved underground.
Yeah. Travis, producer Travis in the house. What did you wish for, Travis?
What am I?
You didn't even make a wish today, did you?
Yesterday? No, I did.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, what was it?
What am I? Born wish yesterday?
Nicely done.
I can tell you that.
Travis, what's going on with that chat? Is it up?
Maybe.
Check now. There it is. All
right.
Yeah. Oh, Travis, you're coming in a little hot.
I can't turn it down any more than I've been turning it down more and more every day.
Great.
I'm running out of room.
your equipment is just too good. It's just too sensitive. Your equipment is like me, overly sensitive. um, Stacy's in the house. Raymond is in the house. Oh, my pals. Great to have you here. And Alec in New York. Alec, welcome to the party, my friend. Well, hey, welcome to the party, pal. Alec, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Then you will get all of the info about when we are here, when we are live, and let me let you know we're going to be giving away prizes. Oh, looks like Alec is on a speaker device, can't subscribe. Alec, I'm just glad to have you here. Thank you for the 411 there. I discerned. Very good, very good. Raymond, why am I a loser today?
Whoa.
Raymond coming in guns blazing.
My goodness, he wins one contest, and all of a sudden he's going around calling people losers.
Yeah, Raymond taking home that sweet $25 Amazon gift card yesterday. He said, I meant to say you're a little late today. Well, you know what? You know what they say, Raymond? Better late than never. I'm just glad. Listen, Raymond, I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad you're here. So, all's well that ends well. And Stacy says, Stacy, thank you. Stacy, she's a friend to the end, and a pal amongst pals, says, Hal, you're not a loser today. You're not a loser.
Not today. We'll see about tomorrow.
Oh, boy. Well, Travis,
yes.
We'll see if I am a loser in our fantasy baseball league. And you and I have a big wager now on the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies, right?
That's right. Yeah, we do. If they win, I get your house, if I remember correctly. That's.
And if I win,
yes,
I get to live in the garage.
That's exactly right.
Wait, I don't know about that. Also, I'm gonna have to talk to my wife. Yes. So I haven't seen you, Travis, in 22 hours. What has transpired in your world since we last touched base?
Well, I couldn't wait another second. Also, 2 roommates were going out of town for the weekend, so we all hopped in the Honda Odyssey and piled on down to the Cinemark and saw Doctor of Medicine Strange 2.
Oh, Doctor Strange Medicine Woman?
Yeah, Doctor Strange Medicine
Are you
Woman.
old enough to know that reference, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman?
Right. It's like right there. Peripheral awareness.
Jane Seymour. I remember I was impressed one time. There was an older gentleman who owned one of the media companies that owned Screen Junkies, the old YouTube channel that I worked for, and he was dating Jane Seymour, and I'm like, damn, dude, respect, foxy older lady. So, do you want to give us your give us your non-spoiler Doctor Strange review? Non-spoiler, please. Oh, so you don't even care about it being spoiled for people now, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I care.
Or do you? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. I'm not just out to get mine. I'm here for the general public.
Solid citizen. Go ahead. Give us your non-spoiler Doctor Strange review.
Non-spoiler Doctor Strange review. First off, I recommend going into a cinema where they turn the lights off before the movie starts, because that did not happen in my showing. In the first, whatever the big action set piece is to kick off the film, I really don't know what happened. I have no idea. So that is
what?
Still, yeah, the lights were just on. It was really funny.
That's rule number 1.
Yeah.
That's like Nicole Kidman. She comes in and she's these stories are better sitting in the dark.
I know. We were like, what would Nicole
sitting
think?
in the dark with strangers. It's okay to have a broken heart or whatever she says.
Yeah.
Thing.
Exactly.
That's it. Like, movie theater. You
Oh
have
yeah,
one job. Like that's like checklist. Turn lights off.
yeah.
Press go
Straight
on
up, like the
the.
order of operations was all backwards. And this was in the big, the XD like thing at our theater. I'm like, yeah, this is the big. We're gonna
Yes.
do the good one because we're gonna go see it. But once that was settled, about 5-6 minutes in, everything went well. Overall take, 1,000 foot view, big old mess. Liked it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sam Raimi did his thing to the best of his abilities, and I could listen to Benedict Cumberbatch really odd American accent all day.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. All right. So that seems to be what I'm like what's trending here, what I'm discerning or divining from a lot of the
What were Doctor Strange?
ooh, yes, yes.
Ooh.
I've got some Doctor Strange experience. We brought
That
up
you
by
do.
yeah. I listen. I'm no stranger to the Sanctum Sanctorum and so on and so forth. Uh, is that what it's called? The Sanctum Sanctorum?
That is it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's
so
one of the
crazy.
silliest things.
Yes, the Sanctum Rick Santorum.
The Sanctum.
So yeah, but what I'm divining
Hmm.
from the from the various reviews as I try to sidestep spoilers. Oh,
Hmm.
stiff
Hmm.
arm the spoilers, Heisman style. Um, is that yeah? It seems to be. It's just like overwhelming, but fun.
Yeah, they it felt like a throwback a little bit to some of that first wave of superhero films in the modern era, like the Raimi
Mm.
Spider-Man's a bit, even a little bit like I can't remember what else came out there that was kind of pulpy, but there was a pulpiness to it. There was an undeniable, particularly in the latter half, Raimi-ness to it that you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like, well, this isn't the car I usually drive, but I'm gonna drive it how I drive it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Cool. Gotta love some Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice, Travis. And are the Warriors and the Grizz playing tonight?
Saturday. Saturday.
Saturday. Saturday.
One last
Gotcha.
thing. That
Yeah.
that said, that said, and I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed the movie, and I've
Mm-hmm.
seen a couple of. Now it's been the Batman, the Northman, the Doctor Strangeman in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Number one on my list for 2022, RRR, far and away.
The Tollywood epic RRR still coming in numero uno. Uh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
The S. Friedman says, "Remember that in Raimi's Spider-Man 2, they mentioned Doctor Strange." Oh, I didn't even realize that. I
I
don't
remember they did in
that.
Winter Soldier when that one guy was just spitting names out at the top of the roof before they like almost threw him off the roof.
Mm,
Yeah. He's like,
very
we're going to
good, very
target
good.
all these people with our space hydra laser. And he's like, Stephen Strange. And everybody's like, huh? And then 6 years later,
Hmm.
he got a pretty bad movie.
Oh, Doctor Strange was fine.
It's my bottom. It's
Sure.
far and away my last. And like to each their own. It's all conjecture. It's all subjective. But I'm like, I remember being in that movie going, I don't like this. I don't. I don't like it.
I mean, it is a little just basic, just world building, laying out, or what was it that you didn't like about it? It runs together for me, quite frankly.
My
With
roommate said that it's worth rewatching the last third because that is kind of fun. And it's like the issue is the first 2/3 of the movie does such a kind of wonder bread job establishing the character. Like it does cool stuff, but like I remember when I saw it, Doctor Strange, who I had a little bit of an affiliation with from the comics. It's like, yeah, he's a really cool guy that has like reality warping powers. Granted, that shouldn't happen in the first movie or whatever, but like, oh, we
Mhm.
have the rug from Aladdin. That's dumb.
Oh, you
That
mean his
feels,
cape?
yeah. Like in that
Yeah,
movie in particular, it to me it came off pretty cartoonish. I think it was toned
gotcha.
down a little bit in Avengers and Beyond, but in this one, even a little bit more so. That's the only detail
That
I'll
is
give
kind of
is like
funny. That is kind of funny.
the cape
Uh,
isn't quite as anthropomorphized. He like taps
um,
someone on the shoulder at some point. I'm just like, come on.
you know what? I disagree with you. I think they should have given the cape a face.
Who would you wanted to have voiced the Cape?
He's already in the Marvel universe, so but Vin Diesel. So who would I want to voice the cape? You know what? Okay, you know what? Dave Chappelle. All right, let's dive into the Twitter sphere. Let's launch ourselves headlong into the Twitterverse. I'm talking about the Twitter website, twitter.com. We're going to talk about what's trending. What is going on in the world, Travis? So first off, we're going to start with a little check on Ukraine. There is the strife continues in Ukraine. And Cody's in the house. Cody, thank you for joining us, my friend. Glad to see you. Interesting Cow joining us. Stacy says, going back to our wishes, got to wake up pretty early in the morning to get her to tell you her wish. Nicely done, Stacy. And Aunt Tracy gave Stacy some nice placemats for the table. Very good, very good. Oh, Mom, thank you for letting me know. June called. Raymond saying, there's a thing on Disney Plus called Legends. It gives you the highlights of everything. Interesting. Raymond, I got something new to check out. I thank you. Cody saying what up to Stacy. You know what? I like it when everybody in the chat becomes friends. It's like, I don't know. I feel like we're a family, you guys, and that's pretty cool. I like it. All my pals. Simon with a good call. Christian Shaw as the cape. But if Christian Shaw, who's got a really delightful voice, if Christian Shaw did the voice of the cape, shouldn't it be a shawl instead of a cape? Do you see what I did there? Boom. Boom. Travis, you don't look excited and appreciative of that awesome, just perfect. Boom.
I'm all right, still recovering. That was so good.
All right, Travis, you know what? Take it elsewhere. Okay. Now the news. Folks, evacuation attempts are ongoing in Mariupol as Ukraine accuses Russia of violating ceasefire. They created these humanitarian corridors, and it seems like Russia, they just want to play fast and loose. Just here a war crime, there a war crime, everywhere a war crime. And it's sickening. And, Putin, that guy can, I've said it once, I'll say it again, that guy can eat my shorts. Ukrainian officials accused Russia of violating ceasefire on Friday that sought to evacuate civilians trapped in bunked underneath the Azovstal, pardon my pronunciation, steelworks in Mariupol, a port city that's incurred massive amounts of damage throughout the invasion. A Russian report claimed that 12 civilians, including children, had got out, per Reuters, according to the Associated Press. Speculation is growing that Russian President Vladimir Putin aims to finish the Battle of Mariupol in time for Monday's Victory Day, the biggest patriotic holiday on the Russian calendar. You know what? Cancel Victory Day. Call it Losers Day. Call it War Criminals Day. It's a disgrace. Yeah. Just awful. So I encourage everybody to, if you can give to help the refugees, the people displaced by this, their homes, their cities being burned to the ground by a war criminal named Vladimir Putin. If there's any change in these stories, we'll bring you up to date on that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Let's go ahead and keep the trending topics going and explore the see if there's any news regarding the Supreme Court leak. As we established yesterday, there was a leaked brief, and be careful. You don't want to leak in your briefs, okay? FYI. But women's health under attack. If it becomes final, SCOTUS Justice Samuel Alito's leaked draft opinion would uphold a Mississippi law struck down by lower courts as a violation of Roe v. Wade, banning abortions at 15 weeks of pregnancy. Women's reproductive rights under attack, and it's a disgrace because they're forcing someone to carry even a dangerous pregnancy, a pregnancy that happens as a result of sexual assault, disgraceful, just disgraceful. Alito's arguments rest on an interpretation of the 14th Amendment that holds that the scope of privacy rights must be considered in the context of the time when the amendment was devised. He writes that when the 14th Amendment was ratified to protect the rights of former slaves, 28 of the then 37 U.S. states had enacted statutes making abortion a crime, even early during pregnancy. Alito argues that this shows there was no understanding then of any right to abortion. Tracy Thomas, a professor at the University of Akron School of Law in Ohio, said Alito selectively cited history. We do have to interpret history, but we also have to see the nuance, and he's missing the nuance. I think that happens a lot. And I think the constitutional purists or the constitutionalists often take liberties with how they don't look at the nuance or how things have changed in the world. Princeton University's Robert George, who opposes abortion rights, criticized the Roe ruling for relying on the work of the late scholar Cyril Means, an abortion rights supporter whose work Alito specifically rejected. David Garau, a legal historian, said lawyers on both sides of the debate have disregarded practical reality, that the procedure was commonplace even in states where it was banned when the 14th Amendment was added. Yeah, so just a couple of things that I've said before, I'll reiterate. You're not going to get rid of abortion. You're just going to get rid of safe abortion. You are endangering women. You are endangering at-risk communities. Additionally, people are speaking out. People are speaking out about it. There was a huge protest in downtown LA in Pershing Square, and then there was just a lot of really unfortunate police activity down there. Olivia Rodrigo, young pop star, speaking out for choice, pro-choice at her concert. Her fans, the concert seemed to be very much in support of that. And you know what? Is it in? I don't know if it's in the Bible, but you know what is in the Bible? This is weird, but there's baby killing in the Bible. You know what? When God sent plague, Moses asked God, like, "Hey, we Jews we're enslaved here in Egypt. Can you send the Pharaoh a message? Can you communicate with the Pharaoh?" So in the Bible, God sent the 10 plagues down. What was one of the plagues? That the angel of death was going to kill the firstborn. Newsflash. That's baby killing, and that's like live baby. you know, I don't care what like the reasoning is. Like, so he didn't have a problem with that. Why would he have a problem with the autonomy of women's women having agency and control of their own bodies? I don't know. S. Friedman says abortion is allowed in the Bible if the wife cheated. The procedure is even described. Simon saying that he will be out at a protest with his partner Sarah. Very nice. Yeah. Raymond saying, "Yep, it is in the Bible." So yeah, you know what? I never claimed to be a biblical scholar, but really, I might have a second career as a theologist. That's all I'm saying. And let me tell you one more thing. You're hanging out on Backchannel, the only play on your Echo device where you can talk live with the host. I am not a robot. I am not a pre-recorded customer service robot. No, my name is Hal Rudnick. This is the Your Pal Hal show. I so appreciate you hanging out, spending part of your day with us. Very cool. Me and my show, we're better for it, for having you here. Also, we're here Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast, 2 to 4 on the East Coast. I'm talking Florida, all the way up to Maine. And the show is better with your participation, okay? 4 out of 5 dentists say this show is better when you participate. And that 5th dentist, he's high on nitrous oxide, so don't even worry about that guy. He's off in the corner giggling. Because he's snorting that laughing gas like Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet. So here's how you can participate in the show. Talk to your smart device. It rhymes with T-Rexa. And then you use the magic word say and put in anything after that. So smart device, say, I'm eating a plate of fully loaded nachos. Smart device, say, just got done eating some Korean fried chicken. Just like my friend Rob Schaefer, the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show. Or if you are not watching on your smart device, go to backchannel.tv and click join the chat. And then the world is your oyster, my friends. The world is your oyster. Thank you again for hanging out right here with us. Let's take a look at the soap opera. We've, moving from Roe v. Wade to Depp versus Heard. Depp versus Heard. And, what a tangled web we weave. It seems like there's just awfulness on both sides, but what seems to be more and more clear in this narrative is there was a cycle of, just from what I'm seeing, there was abusive behavior on both sides. And in Johnny Depp's lawsuit, he's claiming that she playing the victim card was not the full story, and she really defamed him and libeled him and did not give the whole story. But yeah, it's messy. It's messy. Travis, let's see. Johnny Depp diehards mock Amber Heard for fake crying during testimony. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff is like images, moments are being tweeted out and being reposted. Like there was a moment where she looked over and saw a cameraman taking a picture, and she like held the tissue to her face just like abnormally long and then moved it away just so it could be in the picture. I don't know. Here is, just a series of portraits of Amber Heard emoting on the stand. Actors take on Amber. OMG, I'm dying. Amber Heard is the worst actor ever. Oh my God. Uh, uh, there you go. So who knows? Who knows? It goes on and on. Interesting stuff. Yeah, all I'll say is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. Regardless of the nonsense that's going on, he was very entertaining on the stand, among other things. Resurfaced Amber Heard interview contradicts testimony about Johnny Depp. Amber Heard seemingly contradicted herself when she said that she wasn't a fan of Johnny Depp before their relationship. Gotcha. So they met on this film, The Rum Diary, I believe, and combined it with footage of Heard on the stand in court to show that her story apparently changed. Yeah, that's in analysis that I've been reading. It seems like Johnny Depp's story has more or less stayed the same for the past like 5-6 years, however long this divorce saga has unfurled. And her story, it's like kind of going down a winding road of twists and turns. So, yeah, just you know what? I've said it before. Here on the Your Pal Hal show, we love love. We love love. We want and we love peace and love. Peace and love. And pour one out for former power couple Depp and Heard. All right. If there's any breaking news, if there's anything further on that, we will explore it. Oh boy. There's Amber Heard gets a lot of hate online. She has a lot of haters. A lot of haters. But you know what? There are worse people than Amber Heard. There are bigger dumpster fires and booger toilets. There are bigger booger toilets than Amber Heard, okay? Former President Donald Trump, bigger booger toilet. He's a booger toilet. And he apparently he asked if the U.S. could bomb Mexico. Like he wanted to take out drug cartels, but it's like not only did he want to bomb Mexico, but he wanted to lie about it and say, "Yeah, we don't know. We don't know where it came from." I got to work on my Trump impression, or you know what? I don't. Or maybe I should do my Trump Joker. We don't know where it came from. I did. I was doing a really excellent Joker the other day on the show. Travis, looks like we got to sign up for this Forbes news. Oh, just click the X. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Travis. Former president and current booger toilet Donald Trump consulted Defense Secretary Mark Esper in 2020 about secretly launching a missile strike on Mexico to destroy the drug labs. I mean, listen, drugs are a scourge, obviously, and cartels tearing apart Mexico. As I've learned from Netflix, if Netflix has taught me anything, what with watching Narcos, Better Call Saul, and Ozark, Drugs are a scourge in Mexico. Thank you for teaching me, Netflix. Uh, Trump, who is displeased by drug trafficking across the U.S. Mexico border, asked at least twice about quietly shooting Patriot. Quietly. There's a lovely oxymoron. Quietly shooting Patriot missiles, which are surface to air weapons, into Mexico and then denying responsibility, Esper claims in his upcoming memoir, A Sacred Oath, according to the Times. As the 2020 presidential election approached, Esper was concerned that Trump might use the military to intervene in his favor and warned others in the Department of Defense to look out for unusual orders from the White House, he reportedly wrote. Like, dude was unhinged. He constantly had to be put in check by the adults around him. Oh, my Lord. These revelations come 3 days after Axios published material from the book, including claims that Trump wanted to subdue Black Lives Matter protests by shooting them in the legs. Peaceful protesters, after watching people being murdered on videotape in the streets by police, protesting, let's shoot them in the legs. And then also, let's encourage an insurrection. Representative for Trump did not immediately respond to the request for comment. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. S. Friedman says, by the way, I would be afraid for my friend S. Friedman, who is in Mexico. Thankfully, these people told us right after they had a guaranteed payment for a book and writing. Yeah, that is true. The timing is suspicious. Yeah, listen. Welcome to the world. Oh my God, the country is, we're in peril. The very notion of like freedom, decorum, international relations are in peril. Let me save this tidbit for my book. Yeah, very good point, S. Friedman. If they're keeping their best and sending us their worst, why bomb them? Right. Thank you, Simon. Rob Schaefer says, not a Trump fan. What is the problem with asking the question? He didn't do it. Every president has asked idiotic questions behind the scenes. Yeah, it's just like so many are coming out. And like that, like the idea of wanting to shoot protesters in the legs. And I don't know, it seems to be a slippery slope, bombing our neighbor and then lying about it. You know, even if like the intention is to take out drug labs, I don't know. That just seems wild. And it seems to be a pattern of his. Like, I haven't seen other like, and maybe it was like maybe we just weren't paying attention to it enough, but I haven't seen other presidents have this kind of like just deluge of like idiotic questions. There are parts of Mexico that are a lot safer than most of the U.S. S. Friedman, I don't doubt it. I'll take your word for it. Folks, thank you for hanging out right here on the Your Pal Hal Show. If you're enjoying the show, I would absolutely appreciate it if you could. There are two ways that you could help us out here. Two ways that you could help us out. One would be to hit that subscribe button. If you see that subscribe button on your screen, go ahead and please subscribe. And also, Also, if you can go ahead and leave a review for the show on Backchannel.tv. Go to Backchannel.tv and leave a review of the Your Pal Hal Show. And Stacy says, don't forget you can leave a review on the Amazon Alexa app. Just go to the skill called Backchannel. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy, always appreciate you. And got some good discourse in the chat here. Rob Schaefer says, I'm not arguing that the questions weren't idiotic. They were, but he asked them and didn't follow through. Sure. But I'm just saying that common, decorum, diplomacy, I don't know. I don't know. Why can't we shoot missiles into Mexico? Because that is the stupid, sir, says S. Friedman. There are no stupid questions, just stupid people that ask questions. There you go. It's like the thing is, Rob, you make a good point. Like, listen, I've asked plenty of dumb questions. But it's like at a certain, like and this isn't it, the stuff behind the scenes, sure. But what about him saying, can we put bleach in the body? Can we shine light into the body to kill? Can we get sunlight? How about just an injection of sunlight? It's just like the stupid questions with Trump. It just goes to show the man is the dumbest, most dangerous, most unfit individual to hold office, whether it's surrounding himself with a cabal of fools and criminals and dangerous nationalists like Steve Bannon, Stephen Miller, Sebastian Gorka. It's like dude's rogues gallery is unparalleled. His rogues gallery makes Nixon's rogues gallery look like Mount Rushmore. Secondly, there has been more drip, drop from that Trump administration than any other administration in human history. And again, we are in the most publicized era in human history. So you're not going to have, Andrew Jackson was garbage. Andrew Jackson was, a murderous, horrific president, and we don't have all of the drip drop, and because we weren't in an era where that kind of news would come out. But Rob Schaefer, like you make some good points, but it's like at this point, it's just there's so much evidence impugning this guy and saying that he was just a horrific, dumb, dangerous man who incited an insurrection that would have torn the very fabric of this nation and still threatens, because the big lie is still being pushed by a lot of dumb, dangerous dopes. The dumb, dangerous dopes love the big lie. We're having fun here, folks. Moving on. Oh boy, let's keep it going. Grass Puddle, let up. You know what? Can we lighten everything a little bit and talk about 9/11? Travis, would you just bring up this story that popped out? What about when Trump drew on that map? You remember that? There's just so much dumbness. Travis, will you bring up that the Saudi 9/11 story, please?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear you, Travis. All right. So, declassified. All of these sites, they are plotting against us.
I think
Or just bring it up on Twitter.
I'm gonna try. Actually, I don't. I'm flying blind here, by the way. I don't have a running order.
Oh, very sorry.
That's okay.
that is my bad. Let me get that
Oh, found it. But
right
it,
to you.
it just links to the same Business Insider article. Darn you. Oh, there we go. Insider News. Got it. Is this a thread? Yeah. Found it.
Thank you, Travis. Thank you. My bad. I thought I had.
All good. We were making it work.
All right. So apparently, the Saudi government, like, you can't put anything past, you know, the Saudi government nowadays. I mean, with you got the killing of Jamal Khashoggi, so much, and apparently they knew about 9/11, and unredacted, newly released documents state that that is a fact. And let's take a look at this here. Uno momento. So 11:54, by the way, here in Los Angeles, the home office for the Your Pal Hal show, Los Angeles, California. 2:54 on the East Coast. 1:54 in Omaha, Nebraska, home of Rob Schaefer, the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show. For more than 20 years, U.S. presidents have vindicated Saudi Arabia's government on their involvement in the 9/11 terrorist attacks. However, a declassified FBI memo suggests otherwise. So, yeah, Omar al-Bayoumi, a Saudi national, met two of the 9/11 hijackers shortly after they arrived in the U.S. He maintained that he met the hijackers by coincidence, and he was in the U.S. as a business student. The report does little to dispute this claim. Want to scroll, please? New documents suggest that the 9/11 Commission got it wrong. An FBI memo declassified in March reported that Bayoumi was receiving a monthly stipend from Saudi intelligence. In other words, he was not a student, but a spy. Grass Puddle with a great comment here. Not guilty by reason of oil. Yep. Listen, money talks. Money talks. I mean, just the way the way we turned our back on and like Trump keeping diplomatic relations and barely making a peep about the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. Yeah. So just more like horrific stuff from like a regime with so many humanitarian violations. So S. Friedman says, sure, the Saudis knew about 9/11, but on the other hand, there's oil. So not guilty. There you go. Yeah, like a very unsurprising surprise here. A very unsurprising surprise. Yep, Raymond says, as you said, money talks. Gabriel, hello. Welcome to the party. Gabriel subscribing. Very nice, very nice. Charisse in California. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, Charisse. Everybody, you are hanging out with me, Hal Rudnick, on the Your Pal Hal show. Very good, very good. Also trending. We have a new speaker, a new press secretary. I'm good, Gabriel. Gabriel, what are you up to today? What do you got planned for the weekend? We have a new Speaker of the House, or not Speaker of the House, a new press secretary. Jen Psaki stepping down, fiery redhead up on that podium. Really like Jen Psaki. And new press secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. Karine Jean-Pierre. Jen Psaki said, lots to say about how grateful I am to POTUS and FLOTUS and the Biden family for trusting me to serve as press secretary. And you know what? She made me feel good. I felt comfortable in the hands of Jen Psaki. You know, I really, you know what? I enjoyed her, especially more than Kayleigh McEnany. But Psaki using the government job to go and make bank at MSNBC. You know what? That this is true. This is true. If there's bank to be made, people leaving the White House will often go and make it. This is true. Various speaking tours. Karine Jean-Pierre to become the White House press secretary, the first black and out LGBTQ person in the role. Very nice, very nice. More diversity. Oh, but then there might be a conflict because apparently she is either dating or married to someone who works at CNN. So I hope we don't have another Chris Cuomo situation here. But it's good to see that kind of diversity. And yeah, hopefully everything is on the up and up. And finally, let's jump over to one of the biggest movie stars of my lifetime for sure. Tom Cruise. The guy does his own stunts. Okay, does his own stunts, very good at running, and grip strength. Like, when Tom Cruise is like, you know, here's the thing. Chris Evans as Captain America, like he held that helicopter and it's like, like that's like an iconic image. Chris Evans holding that helicopter in one of the Captain America movies. Please, where my nerds at? Please help me out. Which Captain America incarnation did Chris Evans hold the? What was it? Was it Winter Soldier? Was it Captain America Civil War? Best running scene was MI3, says Andy McLean. But Tom Cruise, like, grip strength. Like, Civil War, S. Friedman. Bam. I knew my nerds would be there. Thank you, S. Friedman. Oh, Andy McLean says Winter Soldier. Okay. Travis, now, okay, so it's Andy McLean says Winter Soldier. S. Friedman says Civil War. Your pal Hal has some Googling to do. What movie did Capt America...
Winter Soldier. It was Winter Soldier.
Hold...
It was Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
It was Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier. Winter
I'll
Soldier.
never forget
Winter
that. That was a
Soldier.
life-changing 30 seconds for me.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
You know what? Word on the street, Travis, can I ask you this? Can you either confirm or deny?
Sure.
You are getting confused for Chris Evans from the back.
It has not happened explicitly, but it has happened generally. There are times in my life where people have said, yeah, Chris Evans looking, and I was like, thank you very much.
Rob Schaefer says Winter Soldier. S. Friedman doubling down. Andy McLean is wrong. I am 100% certain. Bucky in the helicopter in that scene. No, it happened
Look,
when Bucky was
we will.
escaping.
I will. That's it. We're pulling it up. We're pulling it up.
We're pulling it up.
Yeah, there's still.
All I'm saying, by the way, it is, as you pull it up, I'm just going to let folks know what is happening right here. You're kicking it on Backchannel. Remember, folks, this is the only play on your Amazon Echo where uh, you can listen live and talk live with the host. I love that. I love it. I really appreciate the community we have right here and everybody hanging out on Backchannel. So we are here Monday through Friday, 2 hours every weekday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast, 2 to 4 on the East Coast, and we're talking today. We had a little more news than normal, but pop culture, like, it's a trade-off. Today some days it's more Marvel comics, some days it's more Star Wars, some days it's more Kardashians. Some days it's the Met Gala, and some days it's a little bit of news and what's some of the ills of the world. But you're going to catch it all. But there's also going to be nonsense. Plenty of nonsense, hijinks, and shenanigans. Join the chat. Comment on anything we're talking about, folks. You can go ahead and do it thusly. Say the name of your smart device. Probably rhymes with T-Rexa. Use the magic word say. Travis, what are you doing? You look like you have down there having a headache. Are you okay?
I thought I knew what I was talking about. I thought
all
I
right,
had a whole.
we'll return. Let me finish this. Travis looking forlorn down there. So talk to your smart device. Name of your smart device rhymes with T-Rexa. Magic word say and put in anything after that. Smart device say Captain America Winter Soldier. Smart device say Captain America Civil War. Smart device say Captain America the First Avenger. Whatever. Or go to backchannel.tv. Chit chat with us there. Backchannel.tv. Click join the chat. And shout out peace and love to my YouTubers out there who are hanging out, chatting with us on YouTube. I thank you for being here. And we got an active chat. I really appreciate you folks hanging out with us. And we got Gabriel. Stacy thought it was Winter Soldier. Raymond says Winter Soldier. Gabriel says my favorite movie is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's a banger. Wonder Woman is real good. Oh man, talking about iconic scenes. Wonder Woman running across the battlefield in World War I. Come on. Very nice. All right, so we've got some clarification here. Here we go. Let's watch this scene from Captain America Civil War. He's not even, like, he's wearing boots. Boots are like are slippery. He's not even wearing sneakers. Oh, look at that. Oh, it is Bucky. There you go. Holding a helicopter. Iconic.
I cannot believe. And again, so I was confusing this with the sprinting down a hallway scene from Winter Soldier, and that's my fault. But just look at this. Oh my.
Oh
God.
Yeah, beast mode. Beast
mode.
Oh
my God. Just full in.
Let me ask you this. The over-under on whether... Do you think Chris Evans did any human growth hormones?
From what I understand, and you would, I imagine, be a little bit more in the know than I would be in terms of just, longevity and involvement in the film industry. For big action movies, steroids are not off limits. There's no banned substances in Hollywood.
There you go. There's no Balco scandal in Hollywood.
Yeah. That's also to say, for these money shots as well, they have like a rack of dumbbells on the side, and like for the and the first Avenger, he's gone on record being like, yeah, I did like 30 push-ups like every time right before that take.
Yeah, totally. Get pumped up. Do you want to hear? Here's a funny contradiction. In in Rocky Four, which is one of the such a silly jingoistic film and awesome at the same time. I love. I'm a
And
sucker.
that movie
I'm a
is
sucker for.
righteous.
Yes, I'm a sucker for Rocky films for sure, and some of them are great, and some of them are just dumb fun. But anyway, they make such a big deal of Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone. He trained by carrying giant logs up a hill and like running through snow and chopping wood. And Ivan Drago getting injections of steroids and being hooked up to all these devices and everything. But all the like there it was like startling when you saw the needle go in the arm and it's like, oh, they're doing it the bad way. Cut to Sylvester Stallone getting stopped at the airport in Australia with human growth hormones and steroids in his suitcase in real life. That's just to me. That's just makes me go.
It makes
all
me
right.
laugh like 20 people.
Exactly. S. Friedman, I tip my chapeau to you. S. Friedman is the Marvel super fan of the day. The Marvel super fan of the day. And you know what? He beats me, and I'm a screen junkie.
I'm embarrassed.
Travis, like, he looked it up, and he's like, nope, shut it down, Winter Soldier. Like, Travis came in here like the voice of God.
Well, because that was, Winter Soldier. I've got up above. I'm here trying to represent.
Oh, he's got the Funko. He's got the Funko on deck.
This movie was a very important part of my life, and I forgot how long it's been, and you don't recognize how much time has passed until you do.
Rob Schaefer says the best part of Rocky 4 is when Rocky runs through the snow, trains in a barn in the middle of the Russian winter. Then the day of the fight, Rocky has the most perfect tan ever.
Hey, I got
he's got those good. It's those good Southern Italian genes.
Yeah,
those good Southern Italian genes.
Forever
Shout out
olive.
to Thunderlips in that's Rocky 3. Hulk Hogan playing wrestler. Playing Thunderlips in Rocky 3. Andy McLean says, you don't need HGH when you have millions to pay for nutritionists and personal trainers. Maybe, but like...
You don't, but you could also have that as well.
Yeah, like... so I don't know. Well, now you know. Marvel trivia, I'm your guy, LOL. S. Friedman, nicely done. S. Friedman, just like, that must have been very satisfying. That's like, boom. Speaking of steroids, Hulk Hogan. Oh, yeah. Like, when that, like, there was big scandals with all that stuff when that came out. And, not surprising. All right, you guys, my buddy just showed up. Simon... Always a pleasure. Mild Dairy Lifesavers is leaving the chat, folks. National Beverage Day. Get your drink on. Yeah, I have water. I don't have coffee again, Travis. I am playing. Undermanned here. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna run and get some right now as we take a brief station break. Folks, stick around. So much more fun coming up right after this.
They surely will astound you, the amazing things you see. The cars are built to wonderful, all kinds of fancy. A little science, a little magic, a little science, a little... should see. The cars they feel so wonderful. Talk and touch fancy.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for sticking around with the Your Pal Hal show. My name is Hal Rudnick. I did run and grab myself a little bit of coffee here. Oh, yeah. Good for what ails you. Happy National Beverage Day. Oh, by the way, just FYI, I brought up Tom Cruise earlier because, there was this footage. Like, yeah, what can't the guy do? Flew his own helicopter, piloted it, and landed it at the Top Gun Maverick premiere. Pretty cool. Well, though it's also kind of like, yeah, good for you, dude. There was a little bit of like this. There was the slight vibe of George W. Bush, mission accomplished on that aircraft carrier. Mission accomplished, except for 20 more years of war. Folks. Travis, we've got there's a little bit of a problem. Can you come in here for a second? Producer Travis.
What's up?
So, yesterday, for our Twitter deep dive, we explored the Twitter account of iconic car maker Ferrari.
Sure.
Travis, I got a letter.
Okay. Okay.
From Lamborghini.
Oh. All right. Well, I mean,
And
what could that be about? It's not, not like they're.
And it's written in an Italian accent.
Is it italicized?
Trust me, I don't know how they did it, but they wrote it in an Italian accent, so I'm going to try to read it.
Grammar.
Scusi,
We'll type.
your Pal Hal. You talk about the Ferrari. What about the Lamborghini? Lamborghini, superior car. I'ma smack you in the face. I'ma kick you. I'ma kick you in the shin. I'ma spit on you. I'm gonna spit in your pasta and poop in your pizza. You talk Lamborghini, or I come to your house and I poop in your Cheerios.
Is this Triumph? I mean, I'm just wondering, is he working in Lamborghini PR?
I don't know. Maybe.
Just a lot of the pooping.
Yes. Oh, I mean, and very. For me to poop, I would come to your house and poop in your Cheerios. Anyway, Lamborghini sent me a threatening letter that they're going to come and poop in my pizza and my Cheerios.
Well, that's not. That's unfortunate. I'm really sorry.
Listen, that is not a topping that I'm looking for, kiddo. So, I would. Oh my God, poop on your Cheerios, CEO Amber Heard. Oh boy.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah, listen, she's catching shrapnel and crapnel from all sides. Folks, today's Twitter deep dive in honor of equal time, and because I do not want to have any poop in my Cheerios. Lamborghini. Welcome to the official account of Automobili. What's is that car an Italian automobile? Automobili?
Maybe.
Automobili. Let's see that banner. Ooh.
Huracan.
Huracan Technica. All right, so there's the Lamborghini. That's a bull. Ferrari has a horse. Lamborghini has the bull. Uh, the Huracan Technica. Oh, how many subscribers do they have? Woo, a cool 2.1 million. All right. Oh, S. Friedman. The Huracan Technica takes full advantage of a new concept, uniting performance, design, performance, and driving experience. Take all three souls on the road. What? Souls. Are those the three souls of driving? Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep scrolling. Oh, CO2 emission and fuel. The bravest part of driving. The bravest part of city driving, captured by Andy Thompson. CO2 emission and fuel consumption combined. All right, let's scroll here. Unlock any road. Urus, Lamborghini. What's happening? Let's keep scrolling. Oh, have you seen these? Have you seen these Lamborghini SUVs, Travis? A bit of trivia from Rob Schaefer. Here's a Lamborghini was a farmer who had a Ferrari tractor that broke down, and Ferrari wouldn't fix it. So Lamborghini decided to start making cars to put Ferrari out of business. Wow. Rob Schaefer coming with the fun facts. Nicely done, Rob Schaefer. Lamborghini, we're happy to introduce the Lamborghini Dealer Excellence Awards, a competition dedicated to our dealers and divided in 3 categories. You know what? I don't care about this. Like, you put your employee of the month up on the wall and with a plaque. I mean, good for your dealers. Good for your dealers. Listen, they're all winners in my book. Travis, what do you think of those Lamborghini SUVs?
It's a Lamborghini SUV. Hooray! It's a crossover. It's a Honda CRX, a Porsche Cayenne with sicker wheels. Do we need it? No.
Pretty much.
Do they want it? Maybe. I don't know. Do you catch Rob Schaefer's bit of trivia in the chat though?
Oh, I read it
You
out
really
loud. Yeah.
Sorry,
Where did you go?
I was here. I was just there was a sudden litany of small problems that luckily resolved very quickly. But my producer duties.
Let's give producer Travis a round of applause, putting out
you.
fires behind the scenes so I can
Doing my
sit
best.
here and run my mouth. Thank you, Travis.
Doing my job, ma'am.
Travis, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Let's see what else we got here. The real race is back. You know what? This
As opposed to the
I
fake
gotta tell you, I am, and I know if Simon was here, he would have called it out. This Twitter account is a snooze and a half, right or wrong.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah, I think we gotta bounce.
And like for such a threatening letter too.
Yeah, right. So this was a peek, a look into the Twitter account belonging to a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. Hey, take that, Ferrari. Hey, Ferrari. No good. That is my loose Italian accent. Don't worry, folks. I am part Italian, so I can say stupid stuff like that. Thank you very much. Very good. All right, it is 12:23 right here on the Your Pal Hal Show. By the way, if you're hanging out with us, please go ahead, subscribe, and go to backchannel.tv and please leave a review of the Your Pal Hal show. I would love for you to let us know what you think about the program. Say something nice about us, why don't you? Please. All right. Coming up. Oh, time for a little bit of dumb news. All right, let's jump back to this story that we got a little distracted with some funny T-shirts yesterday. Here is our other dumb news story. Compliments of Newser. This is from the website Newser. Travis, if you want to pop up this dumb news there. Bystander reported wolf pack. Bystander reported a wolf pack. The reality was more hilarious. Park County Sheriff's Office says the pack was actually a bunch of escaped St. Bernards. What? I hope they had like those little barrels of brandy around their neck. You know how like I guess in cartoons and maybe, in the Alps or something, those St. Bernards. I just know this from cartoons. St. Bernards always had like a little barrel of liquor around their neck. I thought that was always fun. Shout out to Heather who joined the stream, Ben Jackson, and Raymond saying that it was boring that website, the Lamborghini Twitter page. Travis. Travis. Stacy loves the Station Break song, by the way. FYI, very nice. Okay, let's scroll down. Oh, do you want to play this video while we talk over it? All right. So there's the pack of wolves. Where are they? Okay, we're looking for them. Looking, and no, not yet. All right, can't really. Oh, there's one. There's one of these quote-unquote wolves. This pack of wolves that turned out not to be wolves. Folks, they were St. Bernard. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Here come the wolves. They're just like, so there's like a dog breed, like a dog breeder didn't close his gate. I hope the dog breeder got their St. Bernards back. All right, I've seen enough. Let's read the story. Here. People tend to see what they want to see. This is true. For one particular person along a this is in Colorado roadway, what they apparently wanted to see was a pack of wolves. But what they actually spotted in the wild was something else entirely. A video emerged earlier this week titled Pack of Wolves in Park County, showing a snowy landscape near U.S. Highway 285 and County Road 5, dotted with a herd of elk. In back of those creatures, in the distance, the group of supposed wolves can be seen sprinting, a sighting that was sent along to Colorado Parks and Wildlife, as well as Park County Sheriff's Office. All right, let's go ahead and scroll. The latter has since revealed what KUSA calls the significantly less terrifying and arguably more hilarious reality behind these mystery animals. It is believed that the sighting was actually a group of large breed St. Bernard dogs that live in the area and have a documented history of escaping their enclosure. Oh boy, fix that enclosure, dog breeder. The sheriff's office announced in a statement, officials say, they announced that in the statement, officials say that the dog's owner confessed 5 of her 10 dogs had escaped again on Monday, which is when the video was shot. CPW also flew a plane over the area and confirmed there were no dead elk found, nor evidence of wolves. KDVR notes the dog's owner had been cited on April 23rd by Park County Animal Control for a similar breakout and was fined $200. Please scroll up. Park County Sheriff Tom McGraw says the dogs make their repeat getaways by digging under the fence that's supposed to keep them in their yard, per KUSA. He adds that he told the owner he won't fine her again for Monday's incident, but if that happens again, she should be prepared to open her wallet. That's not to say it's out of the realm of possibility to see wolves in the Centennial State. KDVR notes multiple cows have been killed by wolves in Jackson County, and that a dog was killed by wolves there near Walden earlier this year. There you go. There you go. So, Travis?
Okay, so it's not like out of bounds this guy was thinking that. It's not like we were in the middle of, Hawaii, and he's like, Wolfpack.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's a place with wolves, and even
it's
for
a
Newser,
place where
this is a little
certainly in the realm. Yeah, I you know what? It's a bit of it's a little bit hyperbole there, calling this like on my part, on their part. I got duped by Newser, and I passed the duping along to you. So I'd like to print a retraction right now of this wasn't dumb news. This was just inconsequential news.
Big group dupe.
Big group dupe. Yep. Oh, I hate being a part of a group dupe.
Can't stand it.
Can't stand a group dupe. Folks, now, Travis, were you able to make heads or tails of those 2 links that I sent you for the hot parents segment?
Heads or tails? I've looked them down head to tail. What?
Boom.
This is a topic I'm passionate about.
You're here for
daddies and zaddies.
Now, oh yeah, zaddies and mamas and mommies. I mommy, I poppy. Travis, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Can we go back and forth between the 2 lists? Like, can you put them on 2 tabs and like have? All right. So let me give a little backstory here. First off, do you want to get the Law and Order ready for a moment here, Travis?
Put that in the running order of things I'm about to do, and okay, go
on your phone or wherever it is.
Yep, and go ahead.
This next segment comes from a man who's been a true friend of the show, a pal, if you will. He's a Renaissance man. He's a master chef, an iron chef, and an executive chef. Not only that, he's a legal scholar and the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show. And I'm going to tell you this. If you ever find yourself in Omaha, Nebraska, and you are on the wrong side of the law, let's say you get accused of burglary. Oh my God! We're live. We're live. I backed
going off the rails, everybody. Going off the rails.
I backed into the green screen. He's a pal's pal. If you find yourself on the wrong side of the law due to vandalism, burglary, public urination, and you are in Omaha, Nebraska, you've got one phone call that you should make. One and one only. That phone call needs to be to Rob Schaefer, attorney at law. Rob Schaefer messaged me a couple of lists of the hottest TV moms and dads. Ooh-wee. I would, if I could only be a Brady kid in that household, how about it? Chihuahua. These moms and dads are smoking up the screen and also doing some fine TV parenting. So we're going to take a look. We're going to go back and forth. We're going to have a a hot dad, then a hot mom. Ooh, man, it's about to get steamy up in here. Ooh, shiver me timbers. All right. I'm starting to schwitz. Ooh, the 18 sexiest sitcom dads ever. Thank you, Rob Schaefer. And by the way, if anybody wants to like message me on Twitter or whatever, if you have an idea for a segment or a list or something, send it. Rob Schaefer, I tip my chapeau to you, sir. All right. Oh, by the way, my mom, Deborah Rudnick, she says our old friends had a Lamborghini. It was a DeLorean, Mom. Our old friends had a DeLorean, not a Lamborghini. Anyway, let's see the first hot TV dad. Who's the first smoking hot zaddy daddy? Frank Lambert. That is Patrick Duffy from what's that show? Patrick Duffy played Frank Lambert on Travis. Do you want to scroll up or show me here? Is there anything else? Step by step. A show that I can confidently say I've never seen an episode of, but it was him and Suzanne Summers. I know that. I do know who was in it. Grass Puddle knew it. Thank you, Grass Puddle. Johnny on the spot. You know, the show, even though a lot of people disagreed, Andy McClain knows it. Thank you. A lot of people disagreed with my friend S. Friedman in regards to the Marvel thing, but I appreciate how just knowledgeable, the amount of pop culture trivia. Listen, my dream is all of us can get together and play bar trivia sometime. How fun would that be? Oh yeah, good times. By the way, I want to shout out Doubtful Aardvark. Welcome to the party. Charisse in California, thanks for being here. Raymond, Stacy hanging out. Very cool. Oh, Stacy likes Step by Step. Thank you, Stacy. All right, so Patrick Duffy, Step by Step. Man, if he was my dad, I'd be like, "Hey, Dad, get out of here. I'm bringing a girl home from school. And I don't want her to have eyes for you cuz you are a hot dad." All right. Let's check out a hot mom. Let's check out a smoking hot mom. Yeah, right? Woo-wee. I got to cool off. These moms are on fire. In fuego. All right, let's check it out. It's the tie-in. It's Mother's Day this weekend. Happy Mother's Day. Happy pre-Mother's Day. Mom, don't worry. I will call you and all that good stuff. Mother, you know I love you. All right, let's see the first mom. Oh, Sofia Vergara from Modern Family. A smoking hot mom for sure. Sofia Vergara raising a kid with Al Bundy and looking fine. Whomever Sofia Vergara played. All right, let's see another hot dad. Jesse Katsopoulos. Wait, did this is a dumb question. I'm not fully caught up on Full House. I know him as Uncle Jesse. Travis, did Uncle Jesse and did Uncle Jesse have kids?
I could not tell you.
With Olivia, with Lori Loughlin from the college loan scandal, the college admission scandal. Grass Puddle said he and Lori Loughlin had twins. Yep.
There you go.
He married Lori Loughlin. He had twins, and then they bribed USC. Everybody chiming in. You guys would smoke me in trivia. Damn, you guys are good. All right, but got to agree, Uncle Jesse, what a hunk. That's a hunky dad. Woo-wee. Hey. That's a hunky dad. All right, let's check out the next one. Let's go back to the mom side. Oh, let's go back. Oh. Ooh, is that former Scientologist Leah Remini or an angel that fell from heaven? Let's just say Kevin James did a pretty good for himself on the King of Queens, okay? Kevin James, for an out of shape UPS guy, Kevin James did all right, okay? And I'll tell you this. Hey, Travis, come in here.
Yes.
I I wouldn't kick this former Scientologist out of bed for having thetans. All right. Leah Remini. Oh, yeah. Donald Glover. Listen. Donald Glover on Atlanta. He's a dad, and I'll tell you what. He's a babe. Donald Glover is bae, and absolutely a hot dad. 100%. 100%. And you know what? I would absolutely put Zazie Beetz on the list as a very fetching mother as well. Rob Schaefer with an apt phrase here. As they say in football, Kevin James outkicked the coverage. Great. A good saying, not a great website and show. All right. Let's go back to the moms. Let's see what the moms. All right. Moms, the dads are really bringing it. Oh, the Gilmore Girls. Lauren Graham from Gilmore Girls. Oh, she is one fine single mom hanging out in Stars Hollow. Travis, did you know that that's the name of the town that Gilmore Girls takes? Stars Hollow.
I didn't know that. Did not know that.
Yeah. Lorelai. Oh yeah. Listen, Travis.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you, I wouldn't kick Lorelai or Michael Bluth out of bed for having thetans.
They're not all Scientologists.
But listen, if that was my barometer,
if you did if the Dianetics barometer was your barometer,
yes. All
Fair
I'm
enough.
saying is, look at that smirk and and those bangs.
oh yeah, early 2000s. Look at that.
Yep. Little
I was
Jason Bateman.
I was talking to my roommates the other day, and I was like, I think I came to the conclusion that like Jason Bateman is the only guy that's gonna do what he does. I think in Hollywood, ever. Like
And
Jason Bateman seems like a one of one in terms of the specific role he fills as like
button-down
audience
shirt and
POV
khakis.
white guy. Yeah, exactly.
Button-down shirt and khaki.
I don't know enough about like old Hollywood or like old, kind of Silver Age sitcoms to know if he's sort of like a redux of like another character trope. And I'm like, yeah, Jason Bateman is the only guy I can ever think of doing exactly this.
You know what was weird to me when Ozark was on at the same time as The Outsider, his short-lived HBO show, and it was just remarkable to me that the color palette of those shows was exactly the same. They both have this like murky, dark blue, green, gray color palette.
Ozark is the bluest show I've seen in my entire life. That thing is
Ozark is blue as hell. But if you
Yeah.
check out The Outsider, did you watch The Outsider at all?
So The Outsider was I kind of watched it 5 times on accident without meaning to watch it at all. It was such a hit in my house that everybody took an individual turn watching it in the living room.
Gotcha. Oh, that's yeah, because I know your house is big in the binge watching.
Oh, yeah.
And Yeah. Stacy says, Stacy just loves that song from the station identification. Silent B, hello to you. Peace and love, peace and love. And Stacy is a fan of Uncle Jesse from Full House. Very nice. Uh, um, but yeah, so let me ask you this, Travis.
Sure.
Are you still scared of El Cuco?
No. I think they did a pretty decent job with how that show wrapped up, even though they were looking to extend it.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
not
It was
usually
going
a
to be.
horror content guy, but by the end of it, begrudgingly, I was like, yeah, what happens? I want to know.
You know how scared I am of El Cuco?
How scared?
Sometimes I'll leak my briefs. Um,
Hold that.
Andy McLean saying Wanda from WandaVision. She can cast dark magic on me anytime. Andy McLean, you know what I'll say to that? Let's just say I wouldn't kick Scarlet Witch out of bed for having thetans. Uh, you know what? It's not healthy, Travis, how much I amuse myself simply by repeating jokes.
I mean,
not-
at least you'll never be bored.
It's true. It's true. We're gonna have to revisit this list on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go see. Okay, so we got Jason Bluth Bluth, played by Jason Bateman, and let's go see one more spicy meatball of a mom.
You want to rephrase that?
Let's go see one more.
I have to play New Choice with you?
Fetching. Let's go see one more juicy meatball of a woman who's given birth. Listen, I am here to objectify everyone today.
Fantastic. That's great.
Okay,
You're doing a great job.
Jason Bateman. Ooh, what a succulent side of beef.
We could.
Is that better?
I mean, in terms of parody, yeah. In terms of I like that, not at all.
Okay, I just want to let people know I am not here to objectify women.
No.
I'm
here to objectify
I'm here to objectify everyone.
and usually in comparing them to meat
Yes.
so far.
Yup. Ooh, let's take a look at one succulent slab of prosciutto.
Slab
I don't know. I don't
of
know.
prosciutto? That's like the opposite of prosciutto.
Like, well, prosciutto has to be sliced. It's not born that thin.
Wait, it's not. Hold on. Doesn't come out the womb thinly sliced.
Too pervy, maybe, as Friedman. Listen, will you show me the mom already, Travis?
I did. It's Aunt Becky.
You didn't bring it up on the screen.
I did first.
No,
and then
you didn't bring it up
thing.
big.
All right. Well, whatever.
Listen.
This is Civil War, Winter Soldier all over again.
Okay. Listen. Don't scroll past it.
I'm not.
I have a quip. I have a quip.
You quip away. Quip away.
All right. Let's just say I wouldn't kick her out of bed for bribing her kid's way into college. You know what I'm saying, Travis? She bribed Olivia Jade's way into college.
Is that who that is? Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, her kid is an influencer.
Yeah.
Olivia
jacked in
Jade.
this. Look at those biceps. Good lord.
Oh yeah, she's got those Michelle Obama arms.
Have her holding a helicopter.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I want to apologize to our audience because I cannot imagine that your moms or dads are as hot as those moms and dads we just looked at. Rob Schaefer, thank you for giving us Oh, are you saying your mom and dad could give them a run for their money?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's pops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um, listen. Uh,
Got that mid
let's just
70s, that
say
that Doobie Brothers vibe.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed for playing a wrong chord.
Jesus Christ. All right. Why did I do this to myself?
Did I just sexualize Travis's dad?
Look,
Well, you
it's
offered it up.
yeah, it's that's not on you. That's on me.
What a terrible segment this has been.
Anyways,
What
you can
a
find
what a misbegotten.
yeah.
What a this at the same time. This was a this this was
This
a great
was the
segment.
rejected segment. It's great. It's
This-
also
This was great. It was also a little bit troubling.
yeah. We have to bring Mario in. He's
Yes!
so patient. He's so patient.
Thank you, Mario. Let's bring in. You know what? You're gonna do right by yourself if you stick around after this show to hang out with my next guest on the Drive with Mario Smith.
That was one of the greatest segments ever.
Oh,
Ever,
Mario,
ever.
you are too kind. You are too kind. You're looking good, sir. You got the earbuds on instead of the cans today. Earbuds instead
Yeah.
of the
I-
cans.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see how this works today. I have a migraine that is out of control, so
Ooh.
I'm trying to do everything I can to make my life easier.
You know what?
But
You,
that was
sir,
so good. That
are
was
a hero.
so good.
Thank you, Mario. I appreciate you, brother. I'm bummed to hear that you have a migraine. That's tough, but I know you're a pro. I'm sure you've played hurt before. You're gonna pull a little Willis Reed today, coming out of
That's
the
right.
tunnel, and you're gonna light it up for
That's
longer
right.
than Willis Reed did. He only played a short time in that game, but it got them the momentum going for the Knicks way back when.
It worked.
Um,
It worked. It worked.
and you know what? You and I are gonna. I know we're gonna have a regular segment coming up down the road. Should we try for next week to do it the first
I would
time?
love to. Let's try and do it next week. It's been such a weird week with that Roe v. Wade thing coming down. That kind of changed
Yeah.
the trajectory of what me and Gliss wanted to do. But yes, we definitely have to do
Yeah,
that. I have not forgotten.
I'm super jazzed because like I always love talking with you and talking sports with you. And I know we got some sports fans here in the chat. So and we can talk a little Twins and White Sox and all that good
Correa's
stuff.
hurt. Correa might have a broken finger.
No,
Oh yeah.
I didn't even see this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Our big signing, Carlos Correa, one of the best shortstops in the league, one of the best fielding shortstops. Yeah, but I hear you. I was like speaking of just how the leak of the Supreme Court draft influenced the show. Yeah, we were like there was the first hour of the show was a lot more news heavy and serious, just talking about just all the things going on in the world. It's crazy. What are you? First off, is that alt Sox hat? Is that like an actual hat that they wore, or is that just
1959.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a cool hat. That is a cool hat.
One of my favorite ones that they have. I love this hat. Yes.
Oh, good
It
stuff.
covers up my gigante head just enough that people aren't offended or scared.
Mario, can I ask you a very personal question?
Sure.
When it comes to fitteds, what's your hat size?
7.5. I have a gigante que pasa.
Right on. I'm 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter. I believe.
That's the average size of a person's head, isn't it? I would think.
What?
This is unusual.
Maybe.
This is a small drone on top of my shoulders. This is really super big.
Well, it's because you are smarter than me and you have a bigger brain. That's how that works out.
All right.
But the Oh, and also I have 7 1/4. I also get the. Are you familiar with low crown caps?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm a low.
I got one or two of those, I think.
Yeah, I always have to go low crown because otherwise it looks like doing like I
Like a
don't know
box.
like a box, like a Canadian Mountie hat or something. Like
Yeah.
Pharrell wore that one time.
That's a
That
cool
oh,
hat.
and then Cam Newton, one of our most fashion forward quarterbacks.
There's a word.
Yeah,
There's a word. Huh.
indeed. Okay,
Yeah, man.
so well, what are you excited about talking about, and any games you're excited about this weekend? A two-part question.
Well, we're going to talk about the Derby. I'm excited about the Kentucky Derby, even though, my
Oh,
days of playing the horses have long gone.
oh man, I
Long.
wish I knew you back then,
It was
Mario.
a thing. I was always the $2 better. I never was like
Sure.
my mortgage. I never did anything like that. But I did it enough where I should have had a house and kind of
Mm-hmm.
screwed it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to that. One of the things we're going to talk about today on the drive is how Rudy Giuliani isn't going to show up for the January 6th committee's testifying thingy, but he was on The Masked Singer last week. And the other thing that we're going to talk about,
Oh, what a clown! What a
oh my God,
clown!
yeah, exactly. Um, oh well, it's the entertainment stuff, but they're rebooting Percy Jackson, kids movie that I actually really liked, although it starred young adults. It was for kids, um, and they're rebooting it. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. There's a lot of stuff today on the drive. It's Friday. It's anything can happen day. I got on the AirPods. People can actually see my face, so I don't
There
know.
you go. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff. Mario Smith, you're going to want to stick around and hang out with Mario. Always fun, always informative. Stick around for the drive. Mario, always a pleasure.
Thank you, man. Have a nice weekend. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. If you didn't leave
Yes.
when Hal said that you were a side of prosciutto, if you hung out long enough.
Thank you, Mario. Oh my goodness. You guys, I had so much fun talking with everybody today. Thank you for everybody who hung out with us. I appreciate it. I might see some of you tomorrow at 11 a.m. For our little fantasy baseball powwow. If you can make it and you want to get me to break down just like the rules of the league, so how it works, so you can just enhance your playing experience there. Travis, you think you might stop by for that?
I'm gonna do my darn yes. I'll be there.
Do your best. Yeah. Appreciate it. It would be great to see you just for a half hour or so. Well, one more segment, the rejected segment. This is just Hal scribbles on his hand and his arm. Like, I don't know why we would do this, but it would have been like, just 10 minutes of like that. I don't like that. I'm setting up a Zoom for that, Rob. Yep, I sent an email about it. I'm going to send everybody the Zoom link. I'm going to send everybody the Zoom link. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. That was just a rejected segment. Now I got to go wash this off. Gross. You guys are the best. I'll see you Monday. Thank you to everybody at Backchannel. Thank you, producer Travis. Stick around for the drive with Mario Smith.